welcome to the FSBS show. I'm Briscoe.
And I'm Ricardo.
Anyway, today we are going to review our BlackBerry Key2 LE phones. We got these Christmas Eve day, and we did an unboxing video, and this is a very brief and short review video. There aren't many videos being produced right now for BlackBerry phones just because they haven't been really continuing producing phones. Right now they're on their longest dry spell at about 15 months since the release of these, which was their last handset.
Yes.
So we just wanted to talk a little bit about these Key2 LEs. I've been a BlackBerry user personally since about 2010, and that started with the BlackBerry 8350i, which is the iDen channel version of the little BlackBerry. I believe it was the Curve, and it had the trackball in it, and it had the push to talk also. I ended up trading that phone in for a little Galaxy phone, which was horrible. It was through Boost Mobile at the time, and actually that phone that I had from BlackBerry, they called the Crackberry. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Anyway.
Yeah, I'd say it's a very well-rounded phone. It's very snappy when it comes to the internet. It comes with Firefox Focus for private browsing.
Which basically, when you back out of the Firefox Focus app, it automatically clears the cache of any history browsing or anything.
And also, on the keyboard, the spacebar comes with a fingerprint scanner that is absolutely perfect.
It does. It works all the time.
Every single time.
And I actually had a BlackBerry Motion. I still have it, and I use it for more like using for GPS with maps, to get around, or just viewing media content sometimes if I want to. But my daily driver is this BlackBerry Key2 LE. We both got the champagne colors, but we put some cases on them, and I got the blue case, which are cases which we really like. Want to take them off and show? We got our cases from KW Mobile, and they are just the TPU cases. I've got a pop socket on mine.
Yeah, and it comes with the usual nice backing for a BlackBerry phone.
The quality rubber, smooth, soft. Not smooth like slick, but like smooth.
We have ours pretty. We have a lot of things in it. Like, I have a lot of memory, for example, and I have a screen protector, I have a case, I have this little cloth, but none of this comes with the actual phone. So,
I bought a 128 gigabyte memory card for my Motion, and so when I moved over to this phone, I already had that, but we got him a 128 gigabyte on that phone as well. However, this being the champagne colored one, there were three colors they released these phones in, which was the champagne, then you had the slate, and
the
atomic red. And so the atomic red and the champagne, back right after they first released these, were a $50 upsell, in addition to going from 32 gigabytes memory to 64 gigabytes internal storage. And so that was also a $50 upcharge. So basically, you could have ended up spending for one of these Key2 LEs with the two $50 premium charges up to $500 for these. And the slate would have been coming in at $399 because it was not it wasn't a $50 charge for that color, and it also just came in 32 gigabytes when it was originally released. Sorry about that. But then eventually they did go to the 64 gigabyte model, which we both have. We picked these up for a screaming deal
at $260,
$269.99 a piece at Best Buy. Since we purchased these, and I actually put the order in on the 17th of December of 2019, by the time we actually received them about 4 days later, the price had already been bumped up by Best Buy from $269.99, and that was buying it where you don't activate through one of the carriers there. So it would have been $219 had you activated the phone with Best Buy. It was $269 to buy an unlocked version to work with any GSM carrier. And so now they're $299 at Best Buy. So they went up $30 already. So I'm guessing they were priced at a pretty decent point to where they might have been moving, and maybe Best Buy did. Otherwise, the only other place you can get them, or two places actually, is Amazon. And what was that one? Go Talk? Was it Go Talk? Yeah, Go Talk. But they're selling them like you can buy the Champagne model on Amazon, 64 gigabytes, for, what did I say I saw it for? $500, $600, something like that. For this model right here that we just purchased $269.99 for. So August is a BlackBerry fan, somewhat by me being a BlackBerry fan for so many years, but he actually used a BlackBerry prior to owning this Key2 LE.
I have used 2 BlackBerries prior to this that I own myself.
Well, I bequeathed to him. I gave to him.
Yes,
so.
which would be the BlackBerry Classic, which I absolutely love.
Running the old operating system.
The BlackBerry Priv, which was the first phone to go to Android. Am I correct? Yes.
Yep. And it was the last handset BlackBerry made in-house.
Yes, in-house.
And then they went to a company called TCL.
TCL, yeah.
Remember that? And they're the ones producing
And we haven't even got to the meat and potatoes of this phone. The keyboard. The keyboard is amazing, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you're a keyboard fan or a BlackBerry fan in general, but I love the keyboard. It's just very clicky. I feel like you can type very fast on this thing. You can type at lightning speeds. Like, for example, I had to use the Classic for a while because of personal reasons, and when I was texting with my dad, I could text with him, and he'd say one word, and I text back like 3 text messages at a time before he would even respond to me at one time.
So he picked up the physical keyboard pretty quick. There wasn't it's not like a whole lot of the learning curve for you, and then because of that, I remember where he would be texting me sometimes and say, "I love this keyboard." So he's a keyboard fan because he likes the feeling of it. And yes, with the keyboard, you lose a little bit of screen real estate. However, with these phones, I don't think it makes that big a difference. Now, if you're a gamer, or somebody, that's... Go ahead.
Can I actually say that the keyboard works for some games?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of funny. And
it's not the capacitive keyboard where you can slide your fingers across it like on the original Key2. They took that away with the LE because it's the light edition. That's one of the things that made it light.
Yes. And, you would be surprised. You would think, I would think you wouldn't get used to this. There's not enough screen for me to watch any videos for YouTube or play any games, but you would be surprised. There's actually more than enough space. In fact, the iPhone 6S Plus...
You had the iPhone 6S.
The iPhone 6S is only 0.2 inches bigger than this screen right here.
Yeah.
And that